So guys, this is what our video is all about today. I get so many requests on this your 3 bedroom uh estimate, 3 bedroom house, 3 bedroom duplex, 2 bedroom flat, anyhow you call it. And this is a rough estimate for those who intend to build 3 bedroom or 2 bedroom or 4 bedroom apartments or of their own. So from here, as you can see, I listed them down. I'm going to read them out for you, for those who can't really, because I'm using my phone for this. It might not be too clear for you. So estimate cost of building a 3 bedroom flat in Nigeria as at today. This is November. So I'm using the cost price of the materials presently. So if you're calculating, you calculate with today. I don't know when you watch this video. You ask how much, as you know, you all know how I do my video. I break them into stages because in building there are different stages. We are starting from the foundation, that is the German floor, together with the sockaway stage and all that. So here comes the first part of the building process. I'm just going to read this out for you, which is the planning, the digging, the pouring concrete, putting down blocks, filling in the gaps, and laying the floor. So what materials are needed for setting up this? We'll be needing 1 by 12 plank, which costs 1,200, and there are other ones, they have different planks. You can get the one of 1.5, you can get the one of 1.2, and in some places it's being sold 2,000, 1.5, 1.8, depends. There are some of 800. So it depends on your area and the price that is being sold there. So you cut each one into 5 pieces for this stage. That costs 200 each. This adds up to 5,600. Four sets of pegs. You'll be needing 4 sets of pegs. It's costing 1,002. So when you add it, you'll be having 4,800. You also need 2 inches and 3 inches nails, which costs 1,200. You will not be using up to one bag for this stage. So I just calculated half bags for this. So 4 bunch of rope, which is 200 naira each, giving us 800. So labor hour, I don't know, it depends on your area, but I calculated with 5,000 naira. So which is, sorry, a call came in. So it is thought that setting up this stage will cost you 17,400 naira. Things you need for digging or excavating. For the job, we will need some drills and tools. It might cost around 2,000 to rent these tools. Definitely you will rent them. You don't need to buy them. So, and sometimes the laborers they will be the one to rent it. They will just charge you for the work. Sometimes they will ask you to rent it and then you pay them for their work. So it depends. Oh, that is why I added the renting amount, 2,000 naira to rent these tools, then 10,000 naira for work. Depends as well. This is just a rough estimate. The cost of digging is estimated to be 12,000 naira. What materials are needed for concrete work or blinding? For a normal foundation with a 150 base thickness, a width of 0.45 meter and a length of 85.5 meter equals 5.7712. Then 10 bags of cement each costing 4,600. In my area, that is the cost of cement today, as at today. So I don't know for your side, it might be cheaper, it might be more expensive. So add up to this. When you multiply it, it will give you 46,000 for the 10 bags of cement that are needed. We'll be needing 20 tons of sand times 2 equals 8,000. That is for the 4. Then 10 tons of granite, which costs 140,000. The ground is good. This depends on the nature of where you're building the floor. So if the ground is good, hard and dry, we don't need to add on like iron bars. No, we don't need that. If the ground is okay, unless if there's water there, you will need to add all those things. Sorry for my voice. So how many liter of water you need depends on the nature of the floor, but here we just calculated few. So work 25,000 naira. It is thought that the work with concrete will cost 291,000 naira. How to lay foundation block and what you need. With 9 inches blocks and with 9 inches block, you will need 12 bags of cement for 4,006 each, which will give you 55,200. For 644 9 inches vibrated blocks for 200 each. Get me right, you might not need up to this. You might not need up to 644 blocks, but I just had to calculate it based on my calculation. You might need less. Yeah, there is every possibility you would need up to 5,000. But remember that blocks do breaks as well and all that. So just have this estimate. It will help you at least to meet up with your budget. So that will give us 128,800 naira and 10% waste. You see, I told you. So 25,000 naira for plumbing work at this stage. The sand that was left over from making concrete will be used. So you don't need to buy another sand here. So that 5,000 naira for work. Setting up base blocks is expected to cost 244,000 naira. Materials requirement for filling. I think you should dig the foundation and soak away pit at the same time, so that this way you can use the sand from the foundation and soak away pit, and even septic tank and well. That is if you want to dig well, if you are not going for borehole. Sometimes you can still dig well even if you want to drill borehole, and from there you can get the sand for the filling. That will lessen the cost for you. At least you won't have to buy tons of sand to fill in the base, and you won't have to pay to get rid of the dirt that will be dug out of the place. you know that is a minus for you. So once the base is full, water is for about 10 once the base is full, water is for about 10 hours. And sorry, what am I saying? Once the vase is full, water it for about 10 hours. Let me make meaning with what I'm saying is that when you're done filling, you water it. That is what I'm trying to say here. You water it for about 4 hours, you know. I'm sorry, 10 hours, to let it sit for a few days or even weeks. Don't rush it. That matters a lot. So before putting down flooring, this will allow the soil to naturally compact. If the dirt or the sand from the well and septic tank isn't enough, you may only need to buy a few tons of sand in the end. If you decide to buy, that is, if you decide to buy, or it might be enough for you. So it depends on the place as well. So 320 tons load of laterite, which is mostly clay, at 18,000 naira each equals 54,000 naira. 10,000 naira for work. The cost of filling the base is estimated to be 64,000 naira. What materials are needed for foundation casting and flooring? You'll be needing like 25 bags of cement for 4/6, as I've said before, which will give you 115,000 naira. Then you'll be needing 15,000 naira for waterproof and nylon. We will use the rock and sand, that is the stone, yeah, and sand that are left over from the concrete work here. So 18,000 naira for work, that is for workmanship. The flooring is expected to cost 148,000 naira. What you need for a septic tank, a soakaway pit, and a well. You should build the septic tank, soakaway pit, and well first, so that you have water for the job. I've been saying this in other of my videos, that it's better you build them. One, it will help you to get the sand you will need for the filling. Secondly, if you build it, if you are not ready to drill your borehole, you can use it. And if you are not ready to buy a tank, building has a lot of things that will cost you money, so you can use that to save water as well. And if you have well, it will be easy for you to draw water, for the workers, yeah, for the builders to draw water and use for the work they are doing. So a septic tank that is 3 m by 3 m by 3 m would need 700 cc's vibrated blocks that cost 170 naira each. This would cost 119,000. Also, you will need 32 bags of cement for 4,006, which will total 101,200 for building the septic tank I'm talking about now. As many as for well rings, as many well rings as you need. Rocks, that is stone, and sand from making concrete will be used here. Work for well, septic tank, and soakaway pit will cost you 80,000 naira. The septic tank, soakaway, and well are all expected to cost 300,200 naira to build. You see, so the estimated total cost of this stage is 1,076,600, which does not include the cost of the well rings. You get that? So how much it costs to build from dam-proof cost, that is DPC, to the lintel level. I know this is where many of you have been waiting for to hear. This is the next step in the building process, and it starts where the German floor stops. It includes the main building blocks, such as the walls that separate the different rooms in the house. The things below are just rough guesses of what you might find in a simple 3-bedroom apartment. Again, make sure you get a bill of quantity. This will help you a lot to know the exact close to relatively quantity of material that you need for your building plan. That is the only way to be sure you have all the materials you need for your home. The roof is where this stage ends. What you need and how many people to work on block work: 2,100 6-inch stone block. That is what you need for 1,700 which will total 357,000 naira. It costs more when you use 9 inches block. Please take note of this. It costs more when you use 9 inches block. So 40,000 naira for 15 tons of sharp sand, 30 30 bags of cement for 4,600, as I've been saying, which is about 138,000 naira. Sorry, dear. So sorry. 120,000 naira for work. It depends. This is just an estimate, so you can bargain with them, and whatever they charge you. That is it. The cost of the block work is thought to be 655,000 naira. This includes the two coaches of blocks after the lintel. Okay, lintel material needs making cast 20 12 rods at 2,100 each for a total of 42,000 naira. 10 lengths of stirrups at 500 each, which adds up to 5,000 naira. It costs 1,700 per length, which adds up to 59,500. That is for nails and wire to hold the pieces together. 8 bags of cement for 4,600. I've been saying this in 4,600 naira, which is 36,800. The rest of the sand will be used here. So use the stone that is left over and working with concrete. 30,000 naira for work and a carpenter for work for a carpenter, and it is thought that the lintel level will cost 186,300 naira. The total cost for this stage is thought to be 841,300. How much it costs to roof a 3-bedroom bungalow? Roofs cost differently, and this amount depending on the materials you use and the style you choose. We all know that when it comes to roofing, we have different styles, different materials, different prices. So the price shown below is for metal roofing sheet that are 0.45 mm thick. The cost of all steps is still the same as what is written on the bill of quantity. So that is why I'm saying get your bill of quantity. That will help you a lot. So 320 feet of 2 by 3 by 12 wood will be needed at 450 each, which is 144,000 naira. Is needed for the roof. 45 feet long 2 by 6 by 12 inch for 840 naira, or which totals 38,250. 35 feet of 1 by 12 by 12 wood for 1,400, which is 35,000. Half bags of 2 inches nails for 5/8, which is 2,900. 1.5 bags of 3 inches nails for 6,000, which is 9,000 naira. Half a bag of 4 inches nails costs 6,500, which is about 3,250. 685,900 for roofs. Labor and transportation. The roofing stage is expected to cost a total of 918,300 when you add your labor and transportation. Please, it depends on where you're buying from, where your site is, how far, how close, and all that. The cost of finishing the stage: plastering, wiring, plumbing, fixing windows, doors, tiles, and other important things happen at this time. The price here changes based on the product you choose. Here is a rough estimate for a very simple finish. Things that are needed for electrical work: 400,000 naira for wires, pipes, conduit box, and other things. Needs for materials for plumbing and mechanical work: 500,000 naira. For the kitchen sink, pipes, toilets, wash basins, overhead tank, shower, and other things. Please, this depends on the kind of this that you want, because there is even shower alone of more than 100,000. So it depends. Needed materials for ceiling: POP sheets, external wood finishing, PVC boards, tanks, nails, etc. Plus labor costs like 450,000 naira. Needs for windows and doors in terms of materials: fixtures, windows, doors that can't be broken into. An extra work costs like 500,000 naira. What you need for painting and plastering walls work: paint and plastering will be like 500,000. Needed materials for floor finishes, tiles, and other things, plus work costs like 250,000 naira. The total cost of this stage is estimated to be 2.6 million naira. Sum of 1,76,600 plus 841,300 plus 918,300 and 2.6 million is like 5.436, or let's say 5.5 million naira, which means the calculation show that building a three-bedroom apartment will cost less than 6 million naira. Altogether, of course, this only includes building a three-bedroom house in Nigeria. There are other options for how to furnish the house. Also not included was the cost of clearing the land after building it. After building is done, there is a difference between this amount and how much it costs to build a three-bedroom house in Nigeria. This is just a rough estimate. Please get me right. This is just a rough estimate. Please contact your engineer and request for bill of quantity, you know. And when it comes to finishing, it depends on your choice. You can spend up to 2 million naira in tiles, while some other person can spend less than that. You can spend up to 2 million naira in your POP, while in ceiling, while others spend less than that. You can spend more than 5 million naira in roofing. Okay, it depends on what you want and who is working for you. That is another thing. Because normal, no matter the kind of roof we are using, you're not supposed to spend more than 5 million naira. So it depends on who is working for you as well. Why others cannot spend up to that. So this is just a simple estimate for a simple three-bedroom building, you know. And this is what we got with 6 million naira. You are good to go. In short, less than 6 million naira. You are good to go with your three-bedroom house presently in Nigeria as that November 2023. Yeah, with the cost of things. Now I know everything has skyrocketed, everything have added money. When it comes to plumbing, which is where I specialize, everything is stands for now. But even at that, with your 6 million naira, you can get yourself a simple three-bedroom house to lay your head on. But if you want it big, then your pocket should tell you. Thank you very much for watching. Please like the video so that YouTube can recommend it to other people, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. And don't forget to share the video if it was helpful to you. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.